Let's get salty!
Hey everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and it's probably gonna be the last video I will do on this topic for a while. I wanted to talk about it because again, this has been a big contentious issue with you guys. The whole DUSTGATE thing, the whole dust situation going on, and what happened. So again, if you're not aware of what DUSTGATE is, the dust situation happened a few days ago when people logged into their accounts. They got a bunch of dust, whether it was like 6,000, 10,000, a bunch of dust that was not supposed to go to their account, which could, you know, if it's gone to every Hearthstone player, could lead to be like millions and millions of dollars worth of free assets given to players. Blizzard, well, it was like, whoops, and took it back. They took it back and claimed that they have not taken anything other than that extra dust back from people, and that's basically it. However, the situation has been communicated very poorly. People have been very confused, and it only happened on the Americas region. There's been a forum post about it. I will link our last two videos talking about this topic below to keep you up to date, but there have been a couple more responses regarding the situation, and it's not looking like Blizzard or the Hearthstone team are going to go any further with it. Also, before we get into it, I just want to thank you guys. We are almost at 41,000 subs, another freaking milestone. So thank you guys. Might hit it by the end of the day. I appreciate it, and let's get into it. They're not going to communicate it officially outside of a blog post, outside of their forum and on Twitter. The average player will never have any idea what's going on, just like the whole water elemental or air elemental thing in Mercenaries, where they stealth nerfed that and took it away, the ability to get like tasks very easily. But this is a thing where they're simply correcting a mistake they made, so it's not really as egregious as that. But you guys want to know what's going on, and I'm going to keep you guys up to date. So Ridiculous had on Ixar's AMA today. He does an AMA quite often. It's his 38th one. Asked this question: the DUSTGATE circumstance this week was a bummer in general. How are hiccups like that responded to internally for both the design team and overall at any level that you interact with? Can you speak to what happened, solutions considered, and precautions for the future? Hat and I have been talking a lot about this back and forth on Twitter, and we're both like, the situation sucks, it's awful, it could have been handled a lot better, and basically, you know, it's kind of alluding to like, how can we not have this? So Ixar responds with, I actually wasn't involved at all in this, not even through email. Acquired my info from talking to some people that were. It obviously sucks. The end result is that we donated a very large sum of money worth of dust for players to be angry with us. Not ideal. And he's got a point. They gave out a lot of dust. A lot of people redeem this dust, and you know, they're not going to get negative dust. They get to keep the cards that they did, right? Like, those players benefited off that, and that hits them on the bottom line, implying at least that those players would have spent money at some point. Bugs happen though. It won't be the last script we run that as a problem. We didn't uncover fast enough. We're making tens of thousands of code changes on a team with hundreds of people. You see the things that go wrong, none of the things that go well, and that's true. I would imagine the vast majority of things go well, and the odd thing that does pop up, we will notice. You're definitely not going to notice when things are running right, because that's what we expect and just come, you know, to expect every day. And that again is kind of a feeling of like, yeah, it sucks that nobody recognizes, when nobody likes to praise us when we do a good job on these things. But again, it's kind of things you kind of be expected. It's like any job. When I mess up and all that stuff, you know, I hear about it. When I do a great job, or I think I do a great job, it's pretty rare that I hear about it, but I don't really do a great job, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm kind of trash at what I do, so it works out perfectly. Anyways, Ixar says, it's okay to be unhappy though. I understand. We aren't happy with it either. We'd obviously not have anything go wrong to give a dust refund in the first place. Implying that, you know, they gave the refund because they messed up originally anyways. It was for a small amount of players, and the change was supposed to help the small amount of players. Rather, it helped out absolutely everyone. So the question not really answered for the most part, obviously. At least like solutions considered, precautions for the future. I didn't hear anything about that, but overall, you know, that's just kind of the words of Ixar of just, you know, it sucks that it happened, and we're gonna eat the dust on, you know, we're gonna eat the money on it, because yeah, they lost money on it, but that's it. There's nothing else about it, no solutions, nothing future proofed. Ben Hearthstone tweeted out an update to the Dust forums post, and this basically confirms that we're probably not going to hear anything more about it. This process has now been completed in all regions. We'll continue to investigate individual reports to make sure that the process is complete as intended. So that's it. If you don't read this forum post, you don't watch this video, you will have zero idea that anything even happened. You just might have ended up, you know, with 8,000 dust, you spent it, and then you had 4,000 dust before, and now it's all gone, and you're like, what the hell happened? I got robbed. Those people will feel like they got robbed. There's no way around it because the communication is bad. And there's also the example of, let's say you were a player with just a couple thousand dust, right? You had 2,000 dust, and all of a sudden you were given 6,000 dust. You're like, sweet. I wasn't planning on spending my dust, but I got this bonus dust, so I'll spend 3,000 of it. And then you come back and you have nothing left. And I was like, wait, I had all this dust left over and now it's gone. Where the hell did it go? The average player will have no idea of this, and that's going to be a huge turnoff. They're outright going to think they got robbed, have it stolen, and they're going to not know where to look unless they're a Reddit user who saw the post, or, you know, you got to be a savvy social media user. And I feel like Blizzard doesn't seem to recognize the average person has no idea where to look this stuff up. So nothing like that. And I guess a key example is even their own people on Blizzard don't know how to read this stuff. I tweeted this out and I saw this on Reddit. Per Reddit user, they got this response in regards to the dust issue from a support ticket. I'm guessing this person responding was misinformed but this is only going to lead to more confusion. I implore Blizzard to make an official statement and make it on situation. I'm not saying give the dust back, but make a public statement so players know what the hell is going on. And this was a support ticket given to a person that said that basically said, my dust was taken. What's going on? Even though apparently nobody's dust was taken. And they respond to it, hey, thank you for contacting Blizzard. I'm game master whoever, and I'll be happy to help. I'm helping you out today. Do not panic. There was an issue after a recent update that incorrectly removed dust from Hearthstone for many players. This was a huge error, as I'm sure you can agree, and the devs worked hard to get this fixed. At the time of this reply, you should now have your missing dust back. I thought the dust wasn't missing. Or we will soon have it to you within the next 24 hours as the fix is going live for all affected players. I do sincerely apologize to you for the inconvenience caused. You can find more about what happened here, and they link the Blizzard post that says that nobody's dust was taken, that it's been resolved. They link the actual post. Thank you for your patience while this was fixed, and I wish you a fun weekend ahead. Like, their own people don't know what's going on. How can they expect the player base to know on? So again, I am imploring Blizzard. I'm not saying give millions of dust worth of stuff back, because it's literally millions of dollars worth of free dust. I don't think that's what we're asking for, but we are asking for open, honest communication, you know, to the players. So what the hell's going on? And this guy's getting led along. He's not going to end up with any dust back. That's not going to happen. Or she. Like, it's ridiculous. I don't understand. They have like blog posts. They can make a little note. They have the mailbox in Mercenaries. I know they have localization and they'd have to hire people on multiple language to get the message out. But come on, man, like get the word out to players to what's going on, because it looks awful. It looks awful. And I'll say that I summed it up here how I feel about it. Even if nothing was taken away from players, nothing, and players just got extra stuff, which is in the end great. The perception of this event leaves the Hearthstone team in a negative light, which is not good. What could have been a nice little positive turned out to another instance of what people perceive to be greed. Giving something back would go a long way. So again, I'm not saying dust, just giving back some kind of communication, and maybe like one pack. Give like 1 year of the Phoenix pack, just something tiny, or just, it doesn't even have to be anything. Honestly, we would just like some communication so other players aren't confused, pissed off, and I don't get asked about it every single day on every single platform. And tweeted about it. I've been asked in YouTube comments about it, Twitch, everywhere. Like, just be open about it. Let people know. I'm doing my best to let people know through these videos, but it's just silly. It's silly that they won't even publicly state it outside of a forum post that I guarantee you the tiniest amount of people will see. So that's probably the last update on the situation. Hopefully they make some kind of a statement, maybe in the next patch notes, just to let people know what's going on so that they know at some point. But it's just, it looks unprofessional to me. They made a mistake, and they're not handling it in the best way possible, in my opinion. So hopefully that's the last we talk about it. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.